Good afternoon. Josh Bacon here. I'm sitting with Robert. We just finished up closing on his property that I believe you inherited from your parents, right?
Yes.
And it was in Chester, so just wanted to get a little bit of feedback as far as what the experience was like with us. So, Robert, if you don't mind me asking, what made you sell the house in the first place?
I felt it was time to move on. I had a family member renting the property off me, and it turned into a kind of a bad situation, and I just wanted to step away from it. And the less contact towards the end of that relationship, the better for me at the time. And I'm moving forward with my education and my career, and this is going to be a nice little cushion.
Perfect. So, is there any reason that you decided to use us versus using an agent or any of the other options that might have been out there in the marketplace?
Just the moving faster towards closing, and not have to, like I said, engage with the
Previous
prior
tenant,
tenant,
yeah.
and just avoid all unpleasantness of the eviction process. It's not that I couldn't do it, I just didn't want the unpleasantness, and chart a memory of, the house I lived in all my life.
Understand, yeah, and I understand what the frustrations that you may have had, because we did help with getting the tenant out of there and then collecting the keys, so it was a little bit of a process. But aside from that, was there any other hurdles that we encountered or anything that we can do to improve our process moving forward?
No, I had no complaints. The thing I like most about the guys is the communication.
Okay.
That is, to me, in any business relationship, that's always where it has to start.
Okay.
And once the communication breaks down, the relationship follows quickly after.
Okay. So continued communication. Check. I'll try to do that moving forward as well. Okay, so, is there anything that you might be able to recommend about someone that might be in a similar situation to you? Maybe they have a tenant, it might not have to be a family member, but maybe they have a tenant or someone living in the property and they want to sell it as is. Is there anything that you could recommend to them about selling their property as is, or anything that, you weren't aware of before selling now that you're aware of?
Well, the one regret I guess I could say I had is maybe I didn't offer prior tenant an opportunity.
Okay.
But at that point, the relationship was so broken that I just wanted to leave it. I guess that would be an option for another person. But yeah, I'm kind of that's my only regret.
Okay, not a problem at all. Well, now that you have your check, this is done, this is behind you. I know it might be a little difficult selling mom and dad's house, the house that you grew up in or anything like that. But, what's your last, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, I didn't realize I was going to be meeting the buyers in person today, and that completely changed my feelings of the whole situation.
Okay. In what way?
They're wonderful people, and I'm glad that the house is going to be in the hands of some wonderful people. I didn't realize that coming in. I had no idea.
Okay.
And that really touched my heart.
Okay. Good to know. Well, Robert, it's been a pleasure working with you, my friend.